Welcome back to Bigfoot Research on the 13th of September 2014. This is night 2 and it's game camera footage. Now there's not going to be any sound with the footage except for the very last when the Promos camera is in use. These other cameras don't do sound. But basically we're trying to watch our camp by having cameras watch us, and hopefully a Bigfoot will pop out thinking that they're safe. Now in this series, camera 1 is watching the truck and the trailer, and sometimes we get Bigfoot will come up and knock on our trailer, or they'll rummage in the back and getting into the ice chest. That's why we have the camera watching for this to happen. However, what's happening here is we just got back from a night run. I checked the ground for footprints, if anybody had been in camp, and then you can see the light on inside the trailer. So we're getting ready to go inside. So in this frame, I'm walking outside and getting ready to shut things off. I'm walking over to the generator to shut it off, which means we're going dark and everything will have to be done on battery power. Well, in this frame it's morning and it doesn't look like much happened during the night. Nothing came and bothered the trailer or the truck. Triton's getting up, he's looking for the camera. He wants to go out for a walk, and so he's going to walk over and look inside the truck. Triton realizes that I've got both the cameras in the trailer, so he comes back and decides to go back over to the trailer and see what get one of the cameras. You might notice a brown haze above the truck. That's the glare from off the windshield. The camera's still seeing slightly infrared. I finally get up and I've got to have my morning energy drink to get rolling, so go back to visit the ice chest and pull my energy drink out so that my heart will start pumping. On this next shot, it may appear totally dark. This is our camera number 2, and it's actually overlooking the area of the picnic table. Now I don't know if the timing was off wrong and it was still thinking it was daylight and the IR cameras didn't turn on. And that's part of the problems with programmable lights. However, in the very end here, you see a light going around. It looks like a flashlight, but it's kind of acting weird. This next shot is, of course, Triton. He's gone to get something off the picnic table, and I'm sitting there working at the picnic table. So this is what it would have been looking at if the IR would have turned on. So we learned a little bit about how dark it will be without the IR lighting. But you can tell by the movement of the previous one that it was definitely a flashlight, and it was probably Triton walking back and forth. Now in this next video, I'm still working at the table, doing some stuff to some equipment, getting it ready to go. Just kind of watching the little specks of light out there in the back to see if any of them move. I don't really see any move, but who knows, some light or some eyes might open anytime. It's happened before. Okay, we're getting ready to start packing things up and get out of the way. Now, of course, this is probably running the same time frame as the stuff that we're doing around the back of the truck in the dark. This is just a different camera looking in a different place. So we're preparing to get ready to go to bed. I had to basically get my sound amplifier working correctly and all of my recording equipment ready to record. So that's what I'm doing there. We're coming up shortly on the next shot, and that's in the day. So we really didn't get any visitors to come to the table, other than Triton there. We always want to watch the background back there for anything that might be moving slightly, to peek around a tree or watch what we're doing. It's kind of a slow process, and it's one of those gambles where it may happen and it may not happen. So we're going to put it out there for all you guys out there to see if maybe you can see something that we didn't see. So good luck there. Okay, from time to time you'll see the flashlights up in the trees, shining into the trees, and this is just a natural reflex every time we hear something in the bushes. We're trying not to do that, but the flashlight's on my head, so anytime I turn or anytime Triton turns to look at something, you see the flashlight. So sorry about that. We're trying not to look like a deer caught in the headlights. I would like to state that even though you can see fairly well through the camera, it's dark to us. The only light that we see is offered by the flashlights that we have. So it's very, very dark. We can't hardly see those bushes when we're looking at them unless we shine our flashlights on them. So this might be interesting. Well, it's daytime, and nothing really came into the camp to check out our cookies that we left by the teepee or the food that was on the table. So we struck out that night. Well, today we're going to be packing it up and getting out before noon, because we've heard from our person that in Sholo, where the trailer is, that some more activity is happening. So we're going to get over there before dark so that we can set up our cameras and stuff and see if we can figure out some of these events.